Not gonna lie, this one makes me a little happy and a little weepy. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. The fact that the Sarah Jane Adventures even exists is just a small miracle, and it was absolutely the treat of Christmas 2006. Yeah, I love The Runaway Bride, no question. And from a dramatic storytelling standpoint, that's probably the better story. After the grim dark of Torchwood, Sarah Jane Smith is a very hard swing to the younger demographic, squarely targeted at the grade school and middle school age group, and so a completely different show, and so absolutely lovely and sincere, and Elizabeth Sladen is magnificent. She first had her shot at her own series way back, 25 years earlier with K9 and Company, which got the one pilot episode that never went anywhere. And she thought that was it. Sarah Jane Smith, the quintessential Doctor Who companion, was done and dusted, and that was the end of that part of her career. And now, here she is, decades later, invited to come back for a single episode in the second season of the show with School Reunion that went over so well. An entire new series was built around her, and it's magnificent. And again, yeah, it's childish. It's very much aimed at the younger demographic, but it is just such a beautiful show, and this pilot introduces absolutely everything it needs. Although the one thing missing from this story is Clyde Langer, who is a character who will appear in every other episode of the Sarah Jane Adventures. But beyond that, everything is here. The introduction of Luke, the introduction of the supercomputer Mr. Smith. K9 is there, but kind of sidelined for the time being. And Maria as the young new companion is fantastic. This show fires on all cylinders right out of the gate with Invasion of the Bane. And I'm just so happy that Elizabeth Sladen got this late career boost and a chance to return and shine as Sarah Jane Smith. She's the quintessential Doctor Who companion. And I have to admit, now 15 years later, as I'm in my mid-50s, I can relate to Sarah Jane on an entirely different level, and it's wonderful. So, anyway, that's it for Christmas 2006. Tomorrow I move on to New Year's Day and the remainder of the first season of Torchwood, and boy, is that going to be a hard swing back to the mature end of the spectrum. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll see you tomorrow.